Okay, here we go. Go get him! Holy shnikey. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Ken and Sam, and we are Cottage bound, right? We're headed up to Muskoka right now. My sister and my mom are probably about an hour behind us, but we're going to stop and grab a coffee at Tim Hortons. Sorry I haven't vlogged in a long time. Probably about at least 8 days I haven't picked up the vlog camera. I have shot a bunch of stuff, but I just didn't want to, it just wasn't interesting enough to make into a vlog. But I thought I'd treat you guys to like a whole weekend at the cottage and just put it all into one vlog and see how that goes. Yeah, so on the way up to the cottage, like I said, it takes about an hour and a half from my house, a little bit more than that. But we're going to have a nice relaxing weekend. I'm not sure what work I have planned on doing while I'm up there. Last week, Ben and I put the dock in. Again, I should have videotaped that, but I didn't. Ben came up Sunday night because he didn't have to work Monday. And then Monday morning, I zipped into town, grabbed a couple more bolts that we needed to fix a couple things on the dock. And then we had breakfast. Then we put the dock in, and it all looks great. A couple of the things my mom needs us to do is we need to stain the deck. We need to fix some more deck planks because they're just rotting out. And a lot of the deck's still in great shape. It's just a few punky pieces of wood that you don't want something to fall through. So let's get up to the cottage, relax first, have some Molson Canadian. Right, Sam? Want some Molson Canadian? You want to see Tinker? Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell's going to be up there with Mimi. He loves the Tink. We love the Tink. All right, let's go. Yeah, Tim Hortons. It's a Tim Hortons, Zeb. Ooh. We should try that chicken thing.
Thank you for choosing our Tim Hortons. How can I help you this evening?
Hi, could I have a large double-double and that chicken sandwich, please?
And a chicken sandwich, of course. Did you want anything else other than those two items?
I think that's it.
Alright, not a problem. So it's going to be 408 when you come up, and if you have a Tim's reward card, please have it ready for us.
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Just wait, Sam. You gotta wait. It's a chicken sandwich. Apparently these chicken sandwiches are okay. I'll let you know when I'm finished it. But I forgot to tell you that Carol, let me shut this off for a second. Carol and her friends are going to Niagara Falls for a girls' weekend party time. And so they're going to have a good time somewhere in Niagara Falls. That's great. And that's why I'm going to the cottage by myself with Sam. I forgot to tell you that. Very important piece of information. It's like, where's Carol? She's missing. Oh, I shouldn't have said the C word. Sorry, Sam. All right, off to the cottage. See, made it to the cottage. Beat my family up here. Come on, Sam, let's go. Sam, I'll take you down to the dock. I'm going to be doing some possible siding in one of the rooms. My sister wants to go for, hang on. She wants to do like a nautical theme inside her room. So we have all the wood out for that. As you can see, the docks are in. Ben was an awesome help. One of the things we changed from last year, so I replaced a lot of the hardware on them, and so the poles that hold up the fingers of the dock, you could say the extensions, those poles that go down, those are all brand new poles. We bought them last year. But the poles that we replaced were rotting, but the top part of them wasn't rotting, so we used those to roll the dock right off. and then we roll them off onto the canoe and another boat, and that keeps the boat or the dock floating. And then we put the poles in, and then we take the docks out, and it was quite easy compared to other years. So there's big planks off the beginning of the dock that I've taken off that were rotting. Getting all this stuff falling from the, I'm not sure which tree, as you can see, those are all seeds. I guess it's coming off the maple tree, and they're all over the deck, so gotta get the blower out again, because this is like endless sometimes. Where's one of the, so it's rotting here. I'm gonna have to replace that. So that's gonna have to come up. Don't necessarily always have to replace the whole thing, because it's good to here. Just cut it here maybe, and then cut it over there, and we'll take this piece out and replace it. And I think there is altogether 6 spots that need to be touched up, and that way nobody falls through, gets hurt. Good thing about using 2x6 is they last quite a long time usually. But Sam and I are just gonna hang out. There's some ducks or geese. You can hear them. But Sam, hi. Did you have a good time in the car with me? Was I a good boy? Were you a good boy? Yes, you were. He gets restless in the car. Gets a little whiny. All right, let's relax. It is lunchtime at the cottage, and we're just having some grilled cheese and soup. My mom started the grilled cheese going. Oh, you wanted the soup in the cups? Okay, I had bowls out. Oh well. So we've done some measuring of. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Say hi to the YouTubers.
Who's that?
Say hi to the YouTubers.
Hi.
Yeah, so we got up, we just kind of hung out and relaxed for pretty much the whole morning, and just had coffees and like Danish things for breakfast. Not much. And so right now we're just gonna have our lunch, and then we have to go to the dump. And I've hooked up the car to the trailer, and we're just gonna dump a bunch of things that we need to get rid of. Large item day for us up here at the lake. And then I have to do Flex Seal on the eaves trough because it's leaking in a few spots. Then I have to fix, and there's Sam. Oh, so baby, you want food or something, right? You see that we're cooking. Okay, stove's off before I move. Okay. So, like I said, last week we got a bunch of boards that we got to replace, and that's on the dock. Then we got to fix a few boards here, and so Mom and I are going to go to the dump, get rid of all the stuff that's on that trailer, and then buy a bunch of wood. And then I'm also going to put a couple more steps on the path down to the lake. So, as you can see, we have. It's basically a 6x6 by, I think that was 8 feet. And then I have one there, and I want to put 2 more. When we have a lot of rain, it seems to want to come through here, and then it makes a trough and starts to take away the dirt. Erode, that's the correct word, erode. And so if I put 2 more, it might slow it down just a little bit more. Put some landscape fabric in there and hope for the best. But later on we'll be using these. That's what we're going to do. Relax. And then we're going to my Aunt Susan's for dinner. What are we having at Aunt Susan's for dinner? Anyone? What are we having at Susan's for dinner? Curry. Let's eat. At Home Depot, got our cart. Gonna buy some wood, take it back to the cottage, do some repairs. Unless it starts raining, then I'll start to drink beer. So this is the pressure treated wood, and it's 2x6 by 16, pressure treated, $20 a piece. How many do we need?
We need 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 of them. Holy schmoly. Then we've changed our mind. We figured get the 2x6 by 8s, and then we'll need 22 of them then. right, got a 22 2x6 by 8s. Now we need beams, which should be on the same spot, same aisle. Deck screw. As you can see, I'm very, very hot and sweaty. Put it all on, got it all tied down, and the tires don't look too taking too much of a punishment. We're gonna do a test run to Tim Hortons, see if it handles it. It should. All right, made it back. My sister's pounding. The dogs are freaking out. The dogs are freaking out.
They're going berserk.
Berserk! Berserk dog! Berserk dog! What? What? Did you want to see me? Okay, here we go. Go get him! Holy shnikey. Jeez. So the wood made it, and we didn't lose any cohesion. I don't know what you'd call it. Hi. It seemed to, it did move because these were all even. These were all even at the beginning of the ride.
Yeah, I can see it twisted a little bit.
It shifted to the right, or I guess to the left. Okay. Now I have to unload this crap. Mom, get on it.
Okay.
All right, we're on our way to Aunt Susan and Uncle Ross's, and Mom and I got back from Bracebridge, thank you, without any problems. I pulled over a few times because we were going like 60 and 80 and let people pass just to be nice to people, and I just didn't want to go over bumps. That trailer really wasn't meant for that much weight. It was close. It managed and everything was fine. I was worried about this road, but we're on our way. We got all the dogs, and Sam, being the baby that he is, has to sit on my mom's lap. I offered to sit in the back, but she's refused. And there's Tink and Rocky.
The Minnie's in her nest.
How are you doing, Virginia? People haven't seen you in so long.
Hey, everybody. You know, hanging in, dealing with my pain, whatever.
What pain? You're gonna pain.
My chronic
You don't
pain.
have any chronic pain.
Hey, baby.
Show Snowy in her little nest.
Minnie.
I did.
I mean, Minnie.
It's like a
It's a car
hammock.
seat. It's a car seat for dogs. She likes it.
And the best thing about that, if you don't like the dog anymore, you just open the window and
toss it.
it's like a whole package. Good dog.
It's in her nest.
Good dog.
Yeah, baby.
Princess. What an awesome day it is on Sunday. It is 11:30 in the morning. Already got to work. Now we're just having some porridge. Good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Porridge with some carnation milk in it, which is the best way to have porridge. But today I am replacing those boards. I just had to pull up a third board, and that was all rotten, so I got to put on more boards. Got all those beams down there with the wheelbarrow, and that helped out a lot because they're crazy heavy. And then I have to backfill it with gravel, and then that will be done. Virginia's doing her bedroom. She's got a nice wall up now, and Mom's cooking breakfast. Also forgot to tell you, last night at Ross and Susan made an amazing curry. It was just like a butter chicken curry, or was this
chicken.
It's like a butter chicken curry on basmati rice, and she had cut up tomatoes and onions, and is that in vinegar?
Yeah.
And you put that on top. Oh, I haven't done that in a long time. That was really good. It's just an extra bonus on the curry. And we sat around and talked all night. And then we came home, went to bed. So I got 2 planks down. Again, I'm glad we went with 8 footers instead of the long 16 footers. They wouldn't have fit on our trailer. So I put the first 2 8s down. I'm going to trim this up once I'm finished, because I'm going to have to do the same thing here. Put 2 more, or 4 boards more down, and then we're done this job. Almost killed the camera. be a crappy weekend all weekend, and it wasn't. It was like this. It was amazing. So I put down the beams, leveled them, 1 and 2, and then started backfilling with a bunch of bricks that we had, patio stone type bricks, and then filled in where I could with that stuff, just so I didn't have to bring as much fill in. But I need about 2 more wheelbarrows full. My knee doesn't want to do anymore, so I'm out for the rest of the day. But I'll probably need 1 more there, 2 more here, and maybe 3 here, just to level it out. Maybe I'll just grab some of this and pull it back, and then that will all be done, and it'll look great. It looks good now. I like it. I also put those 2 handles on that lid. That used to be our old pump house, so the pump was there. There's a hose that goes into the water. It'd pump the water up to the cottage, and that was our water for dishes, showers, and all that stuff, the washroom. But we didn't drink it because it was from the lake. But now we have a drilled well that my mom put in a couple years ago now. So this is not necessary, but we're going to keep this box here because it has power in it. I'm going to probably pull up those hoses, any water type hoses, because we don't need that anymore. The pump will be gone. But we like the pump house there for the fact that there's a power outlet inside, which is what I used today to cut the wood. Oh, I'm done. I am done. I hope you enjoyed this little cottage interlude. Just got to pick up my stuff. It's always good when you clean up afterwards. And then you look back at your work. And you go, nice. Those last 2 beams might go along the waterfront, just to hold back a wall that's starting to collapse. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this weekend. I enjoyed it. We don't always work. Like I said, yesterday, all morning we sat around, did nothing, and then we worked for about 4 or 5 hours in the afternoon. Same with today. And yeah, you got to keep up the maintenance of your belongings. All right, guys, thanks for stopping.